Okay, so let's go back to how we were writing an arithmetic sequence. We were saying, well, an arithmetic sequence is you have the first term, and then you have the first term plus d, and then you have the first term plus 2d, and then you have the first term plus 3d, and so on and so forth, right? So how can we create a formula for this for the nth term? Well, a sub n, then, it's always going to have the first term. But then, how many times are you going to add d? Well, in the second term, you're adding 1d. In the third term, you're adding 2d. And in the fourth term, you're adding 3d. So it's actually n minus 1 times d. Now, you might have to stop the video and think about that a little bit, but you're adding d one less the time than the term that you're on, okay? So this is a very handy formula because now I don't have to find a whole sequence. If I want to find the 100th term, let's say I have the sequence, we'll make a really easy one. 1, 3, 5, okay, the odd numbers. That's arithmetic, right? You're going up by 2 each time. So the common difference is 2. But let's say I want to find the 100th term. So it says find the 100th term. Well, then I'm going to find a sub 100. So my n is 100. That's what that means. And then I'm going to have my first term, which is 1. They know that. We know that. Plus 100 minus 1 times d. Oh, we know d. d is 2. All right, let me put the 2 in there. So now I can say the 100th term is going to be 1 plus 99 times 2, which is what? 198 plus 1, which is 199. It's got to be an odd number, right? All right, let me double check my math, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Monday mornings. Okay, yeah. So that would be then the 100th term, which probably makes some sense to you. Would be 199. Okay, so I kind of ran into the next problem, but that's what we're doing with this formula. Now, I'll write the formula again. They have it 2 ways in the book. They have it this way. That's not usually the way we see it, though. It's just a slight difference, but we usually see it like this. But either way, that's fine. Okay, so now they want us to write the first 5 terms, and they tell us the first term, and they tell us the common difference. So we can just use the formula. Well, actually, we don't even have to use the formula, right? But you could. They just gave us the formula. We know where we're starting. We know the first term. And so I'll do it over here. So the second term is going to be, let's see, it's going to be 17, 17 plus d, okay, so I'm on the difference is -3, and then 2 minus 1. So it's 17 plus a -3 times 1, 17 plus -3, which is 14. Okay, so now we know a sub 2 is 14. Now you might say, well, that's a lot of work. Why don't I just keep subtracting 3? Because that's the common difference, or adding -3. Yeah, that's probably an easier way to do it. So because we know where we started, we can just do that. So, and we have to find the first 5 terms, so why not? But like if you wanted to just find the 25th term, then the formula is helpful. Okay, then you don't have to do the 25 or 24 preceding terms. But I'm just subtracting 3 each time, right? Okay. The common difference is -3. So, you could check and make sure. So, did I subtract 3, subtract 3, subtract 3? That looks right to me. So the first 5 terms are 17, 14, 11, 8, and 5. And that would be it for this arithmetic sequence. Okay.